As we were walking up the beach, I was trying to get under the umbrella because it was hot, and he's jumping and he's falling behind me and jumping and falling. And so I'm about to scoop him up and take him to the beach, and he says to me something that shocked me. He said, "Look, Papa, I'm walking in your footsteps."
All right, hit pause. No. I'm on. Let me off. It's my stop. It's my stop. Driver, it's my stop. I'm done.
No, damn. You got brand new tap shoes on.
I was with him right up to that. That boy did not say that shit.
No, we playing it again. We playing it again.
That didn't happen.
We playing it again.
Yo, that nigga took that Footprints poster that be on everybody's living room, grandmother house, and remixed it. How could you talk about
No,
that?
let me play it again, please.
I appreciate you like you would not believe.
Oh,
You
shit.
keep sending everything to #1, including straw this weekend, so thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
And pretty soon you'll be
Reminder.
sending more sisters to #1, so thank you for that.
Anytime, Tyler.
In advance.
All right, here we go.
I'm going to tell you a really quick story. I was walking on the beach with my son. He was about 3 years old at the time. Sit down so I can tell you this real quick. And as we were walking up the beach, I was trying to get under the umbrella because it was hot, and he's jumping and he's falling behind me and jumping and falling. So I'm about to scoop him up and take him to the beach, and he says to me something that shocked me. He said, "Look, Papa, I'm walking in your footsteps."
And that's where I carried you.
Tyler Perry.
That's what, and it was
Tyler
then.
Perry.
And it was then that I
That I
carried
carried
But
you.
let's-
It's only
but
one
let's
set
stop
of
for a second.
footprints, Papa.
Tyler
That's because I'm
Perry.
carrying you.
Mr. Perry. Tyler.
That nigga is making himself Jesus, Joe.
Tyler Perry. Yo, my brother, if anybody out there knows Tyler Perry, tell him that all of us up here said, that just didn't happen. Yo, that just did not happen. Yo, you know what Tyler Perry speeches remind me of now? It's like when Loaded Lux first did the Calico third round and it worked.
I am Savvy Mike, and this is I Am Savvy Mike TV. And we have Joe Budden, rightfully so, violating Tyler Perry for making this trash-ass movie Straw. Now, before I made this video, I said, you know what? If I'm going to have to talk about this shit, I love movies. I'm a cinephile. Let me watch this shit. After 15 minutes, I cut it off. I couldn't do it. Now, I will give you my, I guess, official review because, I mean, I didn't finish it, but I don't need to finish it. I'm sure it's as predictable as I think it is, seeing the fact that Tyler Perry wrote it. So, I kind of know where it's going. It's just at this point, do I want to put myself through it? No, I don't. I don't want to put myself through it, and I would advise anybody else who's even thinking about putting themselves through this fucking movie, don't do it. Find a way to watch John Q. John Q is the better version of whatever Tyler Perry was trying to do with this. While Taraji P. Henson acted her ass off, at least in the first few scenes I saw, the dialogue was horrible. The writing was terrible. Okay, the script was trash. While the script might have probably been cool on paper, cool enough for Netflix and everybody else to greenlight it and go, yeah, let's make this movie. As it's being directed, it's not good at all. I'm going to tell you the part I cut it off. Y'all want to know the part I cut it off? When she gets into the car crash in the little road rage scene with the quote-unquote police officer that was off duty and driving fucking insane in the rain like that, and it gets to that part, and she got pulled over by the other cop, and the cop was like, yeah, you didn't know I was a cop, did you? And then all that's going right. And so she's going to look for her license and registration. And when Buddy sits there and goes, like, this is literally what Tyler Perry wrote. This is what he wrote. The fucking cop goes, I swear to God, if I ever see you again, I'm going to find a legal way to blow your fucking brains off. That's what the off-duty cop says in front of the other cop that I'm sure has a body cam on her. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, what the fuck are we doing? Like that? No. I couldn't do it. Cut it off. No. I hold my the movies I watch in a way high standard that unfortunately Tyler Perry, whenever he drops something, can't reach. So I had to cut it off. It was, no, I wasn't about to do that. I wasn't about to suspend my disbelief like that when it was like nothing to really suspend your disbelief on. Like it wasn't nothing crazy like fucking aliens from the sky came down and bullshit started happening. No, it wasn't that. It was just weird shit. It was just like, oh, we got to make this movie depressing, so we're gonna make it as depressing as we possibly can by putting her in situations that just seem unfucking real at this point. Like, yeah, I know people have a bad day, but god damn. she wasn't only having a bad day. She was having an unrealistic bad day, and that's the problem with it. That's why I encourage anybody, go watch John Q. All right. Now let's hear Joe Budden say what he has to say about Tyler Perry.
Gentlemen,
From the rip. From the rip. I think it was Chester P. Now Norwell that said the first weapon I ever touched
From Vermont
was my mother's hand.
Hate y'all.
From the rip.
Jesmyn Ward, one of the great writers of the 21st century.
I think it was Chester Newton that said the first weapon from the rip, but let's let him go.
Who said
Let's let him go,
first
yeah.
weapon I ever held
Listen to him.
was my mother's hand.
Nigga, nope.
That's
I
beautiful.
think about that as I walk in here, and I want to say thank you to everybody at BET for these 45 years of this incredible institution. I think about my incredible audience, who's a lot of men, a lot of
Hold
women.
on, let's
but
pause
hear
it
me
so
when I tell
Ish
you
can
this.
laugh on the
Black
video.
women have helped.
I just want to say this is pretty lazy of Joe Budden. He's just playing the clip.
The first weapon I ever
Look at this nigga's face. Look at this nigga
This is
lollipop.
crying.
Look at this nigga lollipop.
That's a beautiful ass quote, nigga. To you, it was me.
Oh shit.
Yo, the first weapon I ever held was my mother's hand and some beautiful shit.
Yeah.
Jesmyn Ward, love you, Jesmyn Ward.
That's your man.
That's my sister.
I know.
Y'all niggas wasn't loved well, man. What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
nigga Tyler
Nigga can't hold his mama hand.
That nigga Tyler is like Barry Bonds.
Yeah, no, one thing he gonna do is wax poetic.
Oh man.
What the fuck out of here? All right, hold on, because this ain't even my favorite part to laugh at though. We playing this whole thing damn near.
Me down, and I appreciate you like you would not believe.
Listen,
You keep sending everything to.
now this is my.
The footprints
not-
poster.
Hold up, bitch. I'm gonna cock this back a little bit. I'm gonna cock this back a tad bit. If this ain't my favorite part, it's my second favorite part. Women are so fucking dumb. Yo, I can't even hide.
How the fuck did we catch
I
a
can't-
straight?
Yo, I
What
can't
the fuck?
even- yo,
How
this-
are we catching a
I
straight
can't
in this
even-
whole
I
situation?
can't even hide it, yo.
How are we? How
Women
are we
are so
stupid?
fucking. The second they left the kitchen.
Okay, all right. That's not nice.
Let me tell you something.
Come on.
No, don't tell me what to say.
Get it, nigga.
Tyler Perry is saying, yo, y'all, I'm paid out the wazoo. I want to thank all my supporters, the men, yada, yada, yada. But more so, the women who make all of my stuff go number one. They just did it now with my Netflix movie where I did it again to you bitches.
I got over on y'all again.
In the first 15 minutes, I show you this downtrodden.
Downtrodden.
Yes, and that.
Right there trying to.
So I was going to give him a pass.
And I do have a review on that, but go on.
Because I didn't watch it. So
I didn't watch it
either.
So I was
I
going to
did
give him
too.
a pass. But then he said, and y'all are going to do it
gonna do it
again with my
my
new
next-
film, Divorce Sisters. Listen.
I did find that.
Wait, no, listen to him.
That's what he said.
Look,
And I appreciate you like you would not
let
believe.
him cook.
You keep sending everything to number one, including Straw this weekend. So thank you so much. for
Thank
that.
y'all.
Pretty
And
soon you'll be sending Divorce Sisters to number one. So thank you for that. I really appreciate it.
Nigga back there, how far
I was, walking on the
Y'all some cynical ass motherfuckers.
Y'all gonna send divorce sisters to yo. All right, I'm about to start directing.
We out of here.
I got
we out of here.
I got to.
I'm going to Freela Heisen Avenue.
Yo, pack Tyler Perry the fuck up, please, somebody. Please pack him up.
Come on, man. He ain't did nothing wrong yet.
All right, well, let's continue.
He ain't did nothing
All right,
wrong
no,
yet.
you're right, Mark.
We got one.
It was a cheap plug, but I could live with
Yo,
it.
4 corners. We gonna go to Compton, North.
Hey, Mark, you know what? You're right. Let me be open-minded and keep the speech going.
Listen to it.
And as we were walking up the beach, I was trying to get under the umbrella because it was hot, and he's jumping and he's falling behind me and jumping and falling. And so I'm about to scoop him up and take him to the beach, and he says to me something that shocked me. He said, "Look, Papa, I'm walking in your footsteps."
All right, hit pause. No. I'm on. Let me off. It's my stop. It's my stop. Driver, it's my stop. I'm done.
No, you got brand new tap shoes.
I was with him right up to that. That boy did not say that
No,
shit.
we playing it again. We playing it again.
That didn't happen.
We playing it again.
Yo, that nigga took that Footprints poster that be on everybody's living room, grandmother house, and remixed it. How could you talk about
No,
that?
let me play it again, please.
Appreciate you like you would not believe.
Oh,
You
shit.
keep sending everything to #1, including straw this weekend. So thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
And pretty soon you'll be sending
Reminder.
more sisters to #1. So thank you for that.
Anytime, Tyler.
In advance.
All right, here we go.
I'm going to tell you a really quick story. I was walking on the beach with my son. He was about 3 years old at the time. Sit down so I can tell you this real quick. And as we were walking up the beach, I was trying to get under the umbrella because it was hot, and he's jumping and he's falling behind me and jumping and falling. And so I'm about to scoop him up and take him to the beach, and he says to me something that shocked me. He said, "Look, Papa, I'm walking in your footsteps."
And that's where I carried you.
Tyler Perry.
That's what, and it was
Tyler
then.
Perry.
And it was then
Right, that I carried
But
you.
let's-
It's only
but
one
let's
set
stop
of
for a second.
footprints, Papa.
Tyler
That's because
Perry.
I'm carrying you.
Mr. Perry. Tyler.
That nigga is making himself Jesus joke.
Tyler Perry. Yo, my brother, if anybody out there knows Tyler Perry, tell him that all of us up here said, that just didn't happen. Yo, that just did not happen. Yo, you know what Tyler Perry speeches remind me of now? It's like when Loaded Lux first did the Calico third round and it worked. So then after that, everybody tried to do their version of that. Like Tyler Perry, when he did the speech about
The plantation.
the plantation and the naval base, and I purchased this, and we used to live over here, and even though that was well choreographed and well written too, we let it ride because that was, you can't disagree with what he's saying. It's phenomenal. It's monumental. It's like go black, 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 black.
But you only get
the
one.
first time.
You only get one.
The first time.
Now you're trying to draw water from
He
the same well.
is dragging this, and you're not that good of a person. You're not. That's my problem with these niggas. But anyway, this story didn't happen.
No.
I've been on the beach with a kid when it's too hot.
That ain't what they doing.
That ain't what 3-year-olds do.
That's not what they doing.
They don't turn them dad.
They don't turn to Sidney Poitier. Papa, look at thine footsteps, Papa. I have followed in thine steps.
That just doesn't happen.
No,
yo.
My 3-year-old be eating the fucking sand.
Yes.
What the fuck are you talking about?
My 3-year-old be about to drown. But idiot.
Nah, he killed it though.
He killed me.
He killed it.
And he killed me and it. Hey.
Let the metaphoric.
Hey, he continues.
It touched my heart, so I grabbed him by his hand. I said, "No, let's walk together." We walked to the end of the beach, and then he looked back and he saw all the footprints that he had left. I say that to you tonight because I want to talk to you about this thing that is happening in this country, and I want you to pay attention to it. Don't miss this.
They shouting
They
already.
are removing our books from libraries. They
Okay.
are removing our stories and our history. They
Okay.
are removing our names from government buildings. It's as if someone wants to erase our footprints.
So you know what I do? Give you divorce sisters.
That's what I was thinking when he was talking. Like, if all that's true, why the fuck are you making Medea goes to jail?
No, Medea's destination wedding.
Right.
The new one that they promote.
Right.
What the fuck are we talking about,
Why
man?
don't you make a movie about that shit?
And made sure you're crook.
And then we can't.
To be fair to Tyler Perry, he did make that one movie with the women, the black women that were in the army that did the male stuff. If we're being fair, Kerry Washington was in that. I think that came out last year. We got to be fair. Okay, at least he did make something, I guess, about black history. Was it good? It was alright, but be fair.
Say nothing about it because he booked Sinbad.
Yeah, he did.
We can't say nothing about it because he paid fucking one of them
Elvin
the
from
most money they ever made, and they fucking
Elvin from the Cosbys and all.
and Taraji's. You gave Cicely Tyson. You gave Cicely Tyson $1 million.
Gave it $1 million.
So we can't say nothing because of course we feel that. I don't feel you, nigga. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I like Tyler Perry a little bit.
I like his work, his movies.
I like him. I think it's cool.
I love what he does. I just feel like sometimes he dangles people in front of us. Like I bought this person a car, I did this thing, so that it's harder to have a criticism of him. And that's the thing I don't like. Because I like his movies. I find him entertaining, but I just think there's a lane for that. But there has to be a lane to say, yo, Tyler, you could do better. And he don't do better no more. He don't even try to do. Why you look at me like that? I watch the movies, so I'm part of the problem.
You like it?
I do.
Ish what?
Yo, my bad, yo.
I grew up watching stage plays, though. I like them for what they are.
I love Medea on stage.
The plays.
Yeah.
The plays are amazing.
Yeah.
Back in the Shark Bar days at the Beacon, that was a
Schubert
fire.
Theater in Philly.
That was a fire date.
Mama, I Wanna
Shorty
Sing.
was gonna suck you dry.
Yo, Ish, what? Ish, you fucking freak.
Yo.
I wasn't around. I was around, but I was a kid at that point, when Tyler Perry was making his stage plays. But I definitely watched a lot of Tyler Perry growing up, and that's what I'll say here. While they didn't really get into the movie, I feel like Mel had a review of it at some point, and they really didn't get into it in this clip, and that's okay. If you want to go listen to the Joe Budden podcast, you can go do that. It's everywhere you can find it, exclusively on Patreon. That's where Joe wants you to listen to it. He wants you to spend that little $10, $5, $25 a month just to hear his podcast. But hey, go find it if that's what you want to do. But outside of that, I can understand his standpoint with Tyler Perry, but I wanna give a different standpoint to it. I want to give a different, because like I said, I love movies. I am a cinephile, so regardless of it, I'm gonna always be in the loop, be in the mix of whatever Tyler Perry got going on, because I grew up on this man. I did. I grew up on his plays. I think that's my thing with Tyler Perry. As he was ascending, it was nothing he could honestly do wrong. It was a new outlook. It was new input. It was a new look at the movies that was being made, because Hollywood wasn't making those type of movies. They weren't. So you have Tyler Perry working with Lionsgate to make these type of movies about his stage plays. His stage plays were really well done, written really well, stage directed really well. So yeah, bring him to the movie sphere. And I'm not going to lie, his first few movies were really well done. Meet the Browns is a good movie. What else? Daddy's Little Girls is a good movie with Idris Elba in it. What else? Diary of a Mad Black Woman, good movie. I want to break it all down, at least as much as I can remember. Medea's Family Reunion, good movie. I like Medea's Big Happy Family with Bow Wow and Tiana Taylor in it. That's not a bad one. But my favorite Tyler Perry movie is A Family That Prays with Kathy Bates and Alfre Woodard. That is, and Taraji P. Henson is in that as well. He's in that as well, Tyler Perry himself. That's a really good movie. Like just overall, written well, directed well. Is not the corny Medea shit that it's become, but at a certain point, Medea was funny to me, and a kind of the levity of the dark shit that he was talking about in his fucking plays. So it was always cool to see Medea pop up. It's just now it feels like she's being overused, which at the end of the day, you can't say, hey, I'm about to retire this character and don't truly retire the character. Like, you're still playing her. Like, you should have just never said you were going to retire. You should have just been like, hey, I'm going to always make Medea. I'm going to make Medea movies until I die. Until I can't play Medea anymore, I'm going to make Medea movies. That's what you should have said, Tyler Perry. And like I said, outside of that, I just think, unfortunately, He doesn't outsource. He does everything himself. He directs, writes, and produces everything himself. And I feel like what's happening now is he has a deal with Netflix, I guess. I guess Netflix is asking two movies a year from him, whatever this deal is he has with him. And so he's producing that. But I feel like once that deal is done, then he has to go to a studio to distribute his movie. While Lionsgate probably will continue to work with him, they'll probably tell him, hey, Tyler, we can't approve the budget you want us to approve for this. And while you can just go to your studio and do it yourself, we can't give you what you want, because at the end of the day, it's not like the return isn't there. Box office wise, that's why he's resulting to streaming and working with Netflix. Because regardless of it, nobody's going to see a Tyler Perry movie anymore. Because, and then to be honest, he always really made his bread and butter off of home video. You know, I watch everything on DVD and all the plays on DVD, and I went to see Meet the Browns and some of the movies when they came out in theaters when I was a kid, and my mom or dad wanted to go see them. But, you know, outside of that, you know, he was always really home video. So at the end of the day, I just feel like he's gatekeeping. That was my whole point to all of this. I'm sure it is a lot of young creators, young writers, young black directors that Tyler Perry, with all the access that he has, fuck the industry really. Just all the access you have your own studio. And we're thinking you're building that to give opportunity to those creators, but you're not. You haven't. Because if that's what you're doing, then why haven't you produced a movie made by somebody else? I have yet to see that from Tyler Perry. He does that. He just produces all and directs all and writes all of his movies. We're at the point now where you need to fucking outsource, bro. Because that's what I was saying when I was watching Straw. I was like, this is outdated, like writing. Like, this is outdated as hell. I don't know about y'all, but most of the niggas I know now are scammers, and they do everything through the internet. These niggas ain't going to a fucking food mart to cash their check. Why is it so fucking... If anything, it's not that busy in there, because niggas are broke. Like, if anything, niggas are coming in there just to swipe their EBT and get what they can and leave. What are we doing? That's what I'm saying. It's outdated. And then on top of that, Taraji P. Henson, her character, she needs to fucking withdraw $40 from her bank account, right? But she can't do that. It keeps denying her, saying she has insufficient funds. But she knows in her bank she should have $47 left. So she goes to the bank and she goes, hey, I got $47 left. I need to withdraw $40 for this purpose. Why can't I do that? They said, oh, we keep denying it because if you draw that amount out, we're going to have to close the account, because then you won't have enough money in the account for us to keep the account open. So we're denying it. And it's like, what? Wells Fargo don't do that. Chase don't do that. Like, what are we? Bank of America don't do that. What the fuck are we doing? Citibank don't do that. Like, what is going on? Like, I can understand that being the case in the fucking early 2000s. But we're in 2025, Tyler. There ain't no bank in this world that is saying, hey, you're trying to withdraw $40, and if you only got $7 in your account, we're going to close it. There's no bank in this world doing that. They will literally wait months. They'd be like, we'll wait 2 months before we close this account. And then oh, you're in the negative and not, bro, I still have a Chime account. I don't even remember the password to it. I can't get into it. I'm being, bro, that shit is in the negative because of the spot me. And they haven't sent me an email they're saying they're closing. I still get credit builder statements every fucking month. What the fuck are we doing? Like, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying when I'm like, you have to suspend belief. Like, you have to believe that can actually fucking happen. And you're just like, no, it can't. No, it can't. Nobody in their right fucking mind would be stupid enough to put their money into a bank like that will close their account if it's $7 in there. Fuck out of here. Like, what? What are we doing? I'm telling you, that's what happened with me. I was watching it and it was just pile on. It was trash on trash, and I'm like, oh no, I can't watch this. This is ass. I can't do it. Anyways. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. I am Savvy Mike in this. Look, Straw's a bad movie. Like I said, go watch John Q. Way better movie. Honestly, I watched it for the first 15 minutes. I cut it off and I went and started John Q. I'm about to go finish it. I done finished recording. I'm about to go finish John Q. Because that is a good ass movie. And it's all about subtlety. Like, I get she is down on her luck. But the more you overt it and the more you just try to fucking beat it over my head, it makes me not want to watch the movie anymore. I'm sorry. I'm Savvy Mike in this. I am Savvy Mike TV. And Tyler Perry needs to be stopped. Peace.